Hello, everybody. How are you doing? Give me a two when you can hear me. Give me a two when you can hear me, okay, in the chat. Today, we are going to get into some really, really raw and real information. If you are ready to speak frankly, then make sure you give me a two. Again, if you can hear me and if you are ready to talk straight, no chase there. Let me know what you're eating if you've already ate dinner, and just let me know what you're cooking if you're cooking in the process of eating dinner altogether. Today we're gonna have a really, really, really good talk, but if you are new here to my channel, please give me a 5 in the comments and say, hey, Sam, I'm new, so I can know approximately how many new people I do have here with me today. Because listen, the reason that I'm asking you to let me know if whether or not you're new is because I just want you to know that today I come in love, but we have a lot to address. Because we do have so much to address, I'm not mincing words at all. So if you're easily offended, this most likely isn't going to be the video for you. All right. Oh, split pea soup. Yes. So right now, the first thing we are going to do is hop right into this topic. We're going straight to a couple of comments that we received in the past, which this is a very, very good teachable moment. At the energy that I'm in now, you guys, it takes a whole lot to get me irritated, like in real life. It takes so much to get me irritated. So nowadays, I don't let things get the best of me. Like, I don't. I refuse to let things get the best of me. And now all we do is use each situation again as a teachable moment. And that's what we're going to do today. So give me a second right now. I am going to share the screen with you just so we can hop right into this. You guys in the chat, let me know again where you are watching from and if whether or not this is your first time on my channel, right? I need to know because it's really important, right? I really want to know if this is your first time here. So let's hop right into this. Let's go ahead. And what's crazy, I really wish that there was a easier way that we could do this, but right now it's not. So we are going to hold on. Sorry, guys. All right. So let's go ahead and get into this, you guys. What I am going to do is take myself off of the screen for a short period of time, just so you guys can get into this without looking at me, because it's going to be confusing to look at me right there and over there. So we'll hop into this and I'm going to jump back and forth on and off the screen. All right. But again, as you come in, make sure you are saying hello as you come in, right? Because I really, really, really want us to get to the meat of today. All right. But again, if you are easily offended, this is not going to be the place for you. So you are in the right place if you are ready to hear new information that you have never heard before. So it's time for us to link science with common sense. Or if you are ready to be honest with yourself, or if you are ready to make real changes, but you may just be in the wrong place if you're looking for a product to fix your hair issues. If you are a person who's used to debating on, the team natural blogs, like this isn't going to be the place for you. Or if you're looking for some hacks, this isn't going to be the place for you. Lastly, if you're bothered by a little bit of self-love, you may not like this channel either, right? But trigger warning, you need to know that everything that I am saying is coming from love. It is coming from the most genuine place. I am not trying to call you stupid. I'm not trying to call you dumb or anything. But today, what I am going to do for you, hey girl, is be a mirror. So by the end of this video, you will 100% have the answers to all of the questions that you need, right? 100%. And to start this video off, I'm giving you proof of that, right? So let's hop right into it. immediately. Hold on, you guys. So I really, really want you guys to be prepared to get into information that really, really allows you to move to new levels in different places, right? So, number one, this is from someone who has been. I don't necessarily know how long she's been subscribed or if she's a subscriber, but here on my channel, I'm always giving you the don't do's and don't do this and don't do that. But here right now, I am going to prove to you why everything that I've been saying works and how everything that you've been doing in the past has gotten you to the place that you're at right now. Okay, so let's go to this. My hair has been breaking so bad lately. My line, excuse me, she's talking about her hairline. My line is pushing back further and further. I truly don't know what to do. I use As I Am leave-in conditioner and oil. That's all. I spray my hair with water every day practically, and it's still dry as fuck. So I need y'all to pay attention to that. Okay, so because I need you to see yourself in your sister because she your sister. I need you to see yourself in her. I'm not talking about race. I just need you to see yourself. Okay. So she again, I use As I Am leave-in conditioner and oil. That's all. I spray my hair with water every day practically, and it's still dry as fuck. I even tried steaming lately. I must have hydro fatigue. I'm only 20. I'm only 22. This is making me miserable. So I said, you spray water on your hair every day with oil and leave-in conditioner on your hair. You're killing your hair follicle. All your habits need to change. You're doing it to your self-love. Moisture comes from the inside. And then I went ahead and explained to her how moisture works. And then I sent her a video link explaining moisture and how the hair absorbs moisture and how spraying water on the hair ends up leading to problems, right? So then she said, I've clarified my hair like a week ago, but it's still breaking. Should I do a protein treatment of some kind? Or would you recommend, or what would you recommend? And should I invest in a diffuser or a hair dryer? I told her that you need to leave your hair alone. You're breaking your hair down with water and killing your hair follicles with oil. I suggest you stop trying stuff on your hair. A protein treatment can make your hair fall out. And then I gave her a little bit of extra direction, right? All right. So then the next message from her, right, was she said, Sin, thank you so much. I appreciate your honesty and for responding to me. Since last night, I thought about some things, and you're 100% right. I'm I'm my problem. Today, I talked to someone and I deep conditioned with protein and blow dried after rinsing instead of air drying. I couldn't tell you how much the breakage has stopped. I'm more hopeful that after a few weeks, my hair should be on the road to progress. Thank you, Sin, for thank you, Sin. People on here will tell you spray your hair every day. Lock, but lock, but won't tell you. Oh, I can't see the top. I won't tell you things you are going to do to protect your hair are going to be a problem. Today I talked to someone and I deep conditioned with the protein treatment. I already said that. I couldn't tell you how much the breakage has stopped. I'm more hopeful. I'm more hopeful that after a few weeks, my hair should be on the road to progress. Thank you, Sam. People on here will tell you to spray your hair every day. Lock, but won't tell you, listen, won't tell you to dry your hair adequately. Really get to know your hair. I now see what I should be doing, and I am going to binge your videos every day while leaving my hair alone. Listen, this is what I have been talking about for years. I broke stuff up and I don't have my glasses on, as you can see, but this is what I have been talking about for years, because for the longest time, right? For the longest time, everybody has been under the impression that to keep your hair moisturized, you have to spray it down with the water bottle and you have to add oil to your hair, and blow dryers are bad. And if you use a blow dryer, you're going to break your hair off and all of this stuff. Meanwhile, when other people are having certain practices where they're drying their hair adequately, not breaking the bonds and setting the bonds in the hair properly and all of that stuff, like things completely shift and change overnight. Like I'm telling you, you changing the way that you simply do your hair after you wash it, you will feel the most drastic change that you've ever felt. This is a person who just listened to some of my I can't see. This is a person who has listened to, just watch some of my videos and listen to what I've had to say and applied it. And you know why? It's really, really easy to apply it because what I do, I don't tell you to buy anything extra, right? I'm teaching you to go based on the things that you already have and based on what's already within you, and you just making sure that you can keep everything together, right? So that's the first thing. So I started here because I want to start things off on a positive note. I don't want you guys to think that the thing that I'm about to say next is going to be me being negative. I'm not being negative. Okay. I am not being negative. My dad taught me when I was really, really young, right? That things are everything is all up to perception, and everything is a teachable moment. So even comments that most would view as negative, I am not viewing as a negative. I'm viewing it as a teachable moment, especially when the negativity, or not even necessarily negativity, especially when the comment is made out of ignorance, when you just really don't know. I don't have a problem with it because I know that we are connected, and if one person feels like this, there are a lot of different people that feel this way. But I'm giving you guys that whole little speech because I need you to know that I am not going to mince my words. Okay? All right. So this next comment that I am getting ready to read you guys. This one is also I'm just gonna put myself in a corner. This one is also a comment from someone, but it was crazy because my business partner, aka my husband, yes, this is all one comment, but I'm breaking it up and into these little, girl, listen, let me put myself back on the screen before I get into the bullshit. Hold on. So my husband, aka business partner, was going through some stuff and emails and stuff, and this person that we about to go over, they were like, they need to talk to me. They was like, I need to talk to Sam. I need to know where to write her. I got a problem. Like I got a complaint. I'm like, oh shit. So he was just like, oh, go ahead and whatever. And he told her where to write it. And then this is what we saw. Now, we're reading this together for the very first time. When I originally got this message, it was like, I don't know what time it was, but whatever time it was, I was having a great day and I wasn't about to take this energy in. And then I also decided I wasn't going to take it in on my own, period. We were going to do it together. So we read this for the first time. I've seen enough of this message to know that I didn't want to read it then. You know, you like scam over something, you be like, not today, my nigga, not today. But today we can do it today. All right, so let's go. Let's get it there, buddy. I'm taking myself off the screen and I have to take this banner off the bottom. Or you see what I mean? I did not have time for this. This is one message. Okay. So we going from left to right. Okay, so you see that person name, Miss Dixon. So the experience, not to mention, this wasn't a comment. This was like a review. She wrote a review for my products. This is under your reviews for my products. So like you go to buy some tea or something, you will see this. Okay. So, experience. She said, disappointing. Then it says, tell us more. She said, hello, Miss Sandow. I have listened to you over the years. I felt so sad for you with the reactions you received for the rice water videos. My loves, please don't feel sad for me. It's not a big deal. I love y'all so much. Y'all don't have to feel sad for me. With nobody but a grape in a fruit fight. And guess what? That video got 333,000 views. But I got paid for every comment made. Don't feel sorry for me, boo. But thank you so much. Okay. Okay, so you said I'm watching the hair follicle miniaturization broadcast. That's the last live that I did, the live before last. You mentioned friends with curly hair from other cultures. What I got from that was they are smarter and black people. As we go through this, right? Hold on. Oh, there we go. As we go through this, right? As we go through this, I am going to go back and forth in between here, and I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop in between every little paragraph, because as you can see, she wrote an essay. So I'm gonna stop in between every little paragraph and kind of like address it a little bit, because I'm not gonna remember to go back over all of this at one time. So again, let's read this little dingy one right here. I'm watching the hair follicle miniaturization broadcast. You mentioned having friends with curly hair from other cultures. What I got from that was that they are smarter and black people are dumb. Okay, so really quick. Let me address this really quick before we address anything else. When I'm making videos, I'm making videos for healed people. If you are a person who has other stuff in your head, other like emotions that you need to deal with, baby, I'm not making videos for you like that, because in the video that you're talking about, and maybe some other people do feel this way, in the video that she's talking about, what I was actually saying, what we were actually explaining, I wasn't explaining the difference between like my black clients, my black friends and my white friends and things of that nature. What we are doing is looking at patterns. So when we are here on my channel and we're talking about the science of hair, I am talking about the science of hair. We're not talking about emotion. We're not talking about like, oh, race, this, whatever feelings you have on the outside world, you need to leave them out there, because I look at things from a scientific perspective. I'm talking about patterns, right? It doesn't have anything to do with black people being smart and one group being smart and one group being dumb and things of that nature. No. What we're talking about is patterns. When we look at the patterns that one group has versus a pattern that another group has, you're able to draw conclusions. Just like, let's say if you're in a scientific lab, right? And let's say they do tests on rats. It'll be group A, group B, group C, and group D. And then we look at each individual group and look at their similarities and look at their differences and look at how the similarities and the differences can coincide with an external result. It has nothing to do with race or anything like that. So again, if you are a person who is unhealed, if you are a person who goes online looking for offense and things of that nature, because this is a person who is looking for offense, looking for something to be offended by. So if that is like where your mind frame is, then most likely this isn't the type of channel for you, because I'm never like, when I make comments saying, okay, as a black woman, if you look at women who have naturally curly hair and their habits opposed to women who have longer hair, women who have short hair that can't forget about race. If you think about women who have shorter hair and their patterns in conjunction with women who have longer hair and their patterns, and you can look at the similarities, it's easy for you to make changes, right? So yeah, remember, as it pertains to perception, I cannot be held liable for what your perception is based on what I say here within my content, So again, as it pertains to you saying what I got from that is that black people are smarter, that other races are smarter and black people are dumb. I don't really know if you realize it, but I'm a black woman. So if I say that black people are stupid, I'm saying that I'm stupid. So that was kind of stupid. Okay. All cultures have issues which they do not discuss in front of you. That is especially true of one culture you mentioned. I work in diverse group settings, and they all have a lot of unspoken truths. So again, this is really really interesting, and I really appreciate you for sharing your comments like so abruptly. But the thing is, guess what? I have been a licensed cosmetologist for over a decade, right? Like yeah, well over a decade for sure. Decades, 10 years. I've been a licensed cosmetologist for over 10 years. And guess what? I am from Detroit, but I've been doing hair in Las Vegas, Nevada. And anybody who's been to Las Vegas, Nevada knows that there is a very small part of Las Vegas where you actually find black people. And that's in North Las Vegas. And I call North Las Vegas, Utah. I don't live nowhere near North Las Vegas. So I would have you know that I had a mix upon of clients over a decade in the hair industry. I have had well over, and I have the online booking system to prove it, boo. Like I have well over 50,000 clients of all races and all backgrounds. And because I'm their cosmetologist, right? They tell me about all of their patterns. I know all of their patterns. I know all of the things that they do. Not to mention, I worked in solar salons or studio salons, and it would be like about a like minimum like 30 suites in there, probably way more than that. And I would be one of maybe 3 black women there. So my entire career, I've worked around nothing but women from other races. So actually, I know a lot. Every class that I've ever taken, guess what, has never been taught by a black woman. Everything that I know about the science of the human body, I learned from a race outside of my own, right? As a black woman, though. So no, in no way, shape, or form am I saying that another race is smarter. And for that last little piece, oh my God, like the amount of clients that I've had from other races is freaking insanity, which is why I do have the ability and the authority and the know-how to tell you the differences between my clients and the races and how they manage their hair and how those different things ended up in certain places. So again, your offense needs to go elsewhere because that one was a little incorrect. Sugar toots, that one was a little incorrect. Sugar tooters. Okay. I can tell you for sure that you would never speak to a group of people from another culture the way you speak to black women. I recall listening to you once talking about lice. Of course, okay, hold on real quick. So let's go to that one little part real quick. Real quick. So this is like an impromptu live. So a lot of my clients are not going to be on here, but baby, I don't know what you talking about, girl, but I have clients, even my clients that book me for one-on-ones. Most actually, to be honest, I have more white women and Hispanic women book me for one-on-one consultations than I do black women. And I talk to everybody exactly the same. So that was um a really weird comment to make, Shalissa. Anyway, I recall listening to you once talking about lice. Of course, lice in other races is caused by other things, but in black people is due to bad hygiene. I got a laugh from that because I can guarantee you that it has a higher occurrence in certain populations of people who, okay, so my brain cells are dying from reading that because you're just really, you can tell when somebody's like offended, and when somebody really wants to be offended, their brain doesn't really let them comprehend things, you know? And so I think the part of this that you're confused about, for one, black people don't get lice. The only way a black person can get lice, you are absolutely right, is if they nasty and if they dusty. Because black people don't get lice. There is not enough lice living on the black person's hair shaft. It doesn't come out enough for lice to be able to accumulate the way that it does. It doesn't like the coil on black hair. It doesn't like that because it's laying its eggs. It's laying its babies, right? On the hair shaft. So if you're laying your children on a hair shaft, you can't have a hair shaft wound up like that because the eggs will get smushed, right? So the pregnant lice, they like to lay their eggs on straighter hair because on straighter hair the eggs won't get crushed. That's it, that's all. But uh it's true, if a black woman is dusty and she's hanging around other dusty people who may have a whole bunch of lice can jump from one person to another. Or there are cases where, if, and let's say you have a kid, and let's say you letting your kid like sleep in the bed with a little girl who has lice, which by definition is dusty, then your daughter, the lice can jump from one kid's head to another kid's head. But most of the time, it's not able to live, it's not able to survive in black people's hair. Right. But that's not to say that, black people are nasty, black people are trifling or anything like that. But I have had multiple clients who have had lice. I remember when I was in cosmetology school, somebody came in with lice and somebody did a full roller set on them and didn't see they had lice. And then when they set them under the dryer, like the freaking lice, it started freaking jumping out from under the dryer, and we had to like shut school down and everything because she was freaking gross. But by definition, unless you are somewhere and it jumps from you to another person, the only way you can get lice is if you haven't washed your hair. So if you offended by me saying that you dusty if you get lice, then go wash your hair. But anyway, and you guys put in your questions because I just really, like I said, I really want to make sure that everybody feels like seen and heard, right? Even if it is stupid. Where do we leave off? I got a laugh from that because I can guarantee it has a higher occurrence in a certain populations for people who work in diverse populations will agree. Lawsuits in hair care have been carried out by many women, but from your worldview, when black women have issues, it's because they don't follow directions, and it is. And the thing is, it's not just black women not following directions, it's all people following directions, but you're just as soft as wet tissue in the May showers right before the flowers come in. So you're just taking it personal. But yes, absolutely, you are so right at your observations. You're really good at that. When black women have issues, it's because they don't follow directions. It's true. I understand your passion, but please keep in mind that people from other cultures have issues. I know that. It's just not made as public, but people who work in diverse settings know this. I recall listening to you talking about lights. Oh, I already saw that. I understand the passion, but just public people know this. Thank you for your time. I watch all of the commercials. So this is the thing. The reason that I read this after I read the first comment is because I want y'all to see the difference. I want you to see in comment one, in person one, right? Who heard what I had to ask me a question, heard what I had to say, looked at it for what it was, thought about it more when when the video went off, talked to somebody else, did some more research for herself, and then sat down and got to make the changes. Person number two is as soft as wet tissue, and because they're so soft, their mind won't let them hear and comprehend what I'm really saying. And this is the thing. If as a people we cannot move past the fence, we will get absolutely nowhere. right? If we cannot have conversations with each other and speak frankly with each other, we won't get anywhere. And the number one thing for me, in my opinion, is accountability. The woman number one, comment number one, she had 100, she was 100% accountable. Like after she heard it, she like, all right, Stan, I hear what you're saying. Let me think about that some more. And then she didn't even need me for that. She really sat there and was like, how do I wash my hair? I am wetting my hair every day. I am doing this to my hair every day. I am doing this to my hair every day. You know what? I could be the issue. Let me just try it. And then when she tried it, she was like, oh my God, you're right. That's accountability. But listen, if you are a woman who is soft, and if you are a woman who's going to be easily offended by any and everything that comes out of somebody's mouth, this is not the channel for you. If you are a person who cannot take accountability and direction, this is not a channel that you should watch. And I don't think this is a planet that you should be on in general. I ain't saying go take yourself out. I'm saying like go to Mars or Jupiter or something, because I don't really think this is a place for you. We have to get out of this place where we're just so offended. Right now, I feel like, and this is just my opinion, I feel like the generations before us, the ones in the generation before us that were not dusty, they did such a good job at making sure that we don't have the same issues to fight that they did, that we making up shit. Like you're one and you're in control so much that you make up your own oppression. You make up issues and problems where issues and problems don't exist. And so that's why I like to do videos like this. It doesn't have anything to do with anybody being offended or like, oh, look at what this person said to me. It doesn't have anything to do with any of that. It's all coming from a place of us being able to look in the mirror, right? Of us being able to look in a mirror and be accountable to ourselves, right? Be accountable to each other and make different changes, and not just this brand did this to me. My hair not growing because I got a perm when I was 13 and my hair never grew back. And then I asked them how old they are and they say they 62. If you got a perm when you was 12 years old, that did not stop your hair from growing your whole entire life. It did not. So I need us to be accountable. If we're accountable, just had a cup of my amla and hibiscus tea. Oh, thank you so much to everybody who has been ordering from the apothecary. I love y'all so much. If you have not received your order yet, it is either in the mailbox, gonna be there probably tomorrow, or you are within the last batch that goes out to the post office tomorrow. I love y'all so freaking much. Like I just can't. We doing good. How is everybody doing? Answer the question. Mm-hmm. You are a Black woman speaking to all women, but another pattern of Black women. She is not understanding. This is the thing. I did hair for over a decade. I used to have women, like the policies that I had were so strict because women were so trifling. And this is the thing. The issue that I have with my people is we like to do it, but when it's time to look at the stuff that we've done, we don't want nobody to say nothing to us about it. I'm not one of those people. You have to be accountable if you want to afflict change, period. You cannot put new wine in old bottles, period. That's just what it is. So if you want to make changes, if you want things to change, you have to do things differently. I was just talking to my daughter about it the other day. The definition of insanity is to do the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. If you want a different result, you got to change the cycle. So if you've been going around like this, doing the same thing, wetting your hair, doing the same thing over and over again, instead of you doing this, if you want to make a change like she did, instead of her wetting her hair every day, putting all that product in, she was like, let me go this way and create a new cycle. She was like, let me dry my hair and create a new cycle, brand new cycle. But y'all keep doing the same stuff, expecting a different result. That's the definition of insanity. The definition of insanity is to do the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. And the problem that most women have with me is I don't make you comfortable in your laziness. I don't make you comfortable in your laziness. I saw a video the other day and it was like, oh, the problem with a lot of women is they don't have a father, so they don't understand a father's love 100%. And the thing is, y'all don't understand that a father's love ain't what a mother's love is. A mother's love is, come here, baby, give me a hug. Come here, baby, you okay? Give me a kiss. My daddy's love was, come here, let me tell you something. Let me put you up on game. Don't you go nowhere by yourself with no boy unless you trying to do something, period. If you're not trying to do something, don't you go nowhere by yourself with no boy, period. Don't you be by yourself in a room with no boy unless you're trying to do something, because then you are like on a hope and a prayer that somebody taught him that no means no, and somebody gave him the strength to know that no means no. My daddy taught me that my reputation is the most valuable thing that I have, and for me not to be that thing that men are practicing on. My father taught me that from the time a boy like starts touching on himself for the first time until the time he gets married, every woman that he meets is practice. And if I allow myself to be somebody's story, I will be exactly that. That's what my daddy taught me. My daddy ain't give me no softness. My daddy gave me the real. And I think that's why most women cannot take from me. Most women can't understand because y'all want that soft up. No, that's not what invokes change. It don't. When you get something, when something big in your life happens, that's when you make changes. When you comfortable in stuff, you're not gonna change nothing. You will sit in the same chaos as long as it's comfortable enough for you to get through day by day. But when something happens and your lights get cut off, or your gas get cut off, or you don't got no food, or you lose your job and stuff is shaking up, then things change. That's when things change. Not when shit is all bubblegum and sparkles. That's when you should be worried. I'm not the bubblegum and sparkles girl. That's just not who I am, and I'll never be that. So if that's what you want, that's not what you'll get here in any way, shape, or form. But when I'm talking out of love, right? Like anytime somebody like say like, oh, if they're not talking like this, oh sweetie, oh, then they being rude. No, like women who had masculine energy in their life, like 100%, know the difference between offense and conversation. Like there's a difference. And you have to learn the difference. You got to get out your way. You have to get out of your own way. You have to. How the fuck is she gonna type up all that BS? You hurt in real life, little baby girl. Put the keyboard down, ma'am. That's why I was just like, but it's okay, because the thing is, obviously, all jokes aside, obviously, I hit a nerve, and that's okay. Like that's what I want to do. I want to hit a nerve because in example number one, I hit a nerve, but she just handled it differently. She ain't as soft. She handled it differently. Instead of her getting offense, instead of her sitting in the spirit of offense, she was like, okay, let me beef up. What can I do differently? Like, stop playing with me. Black women, a lot of black women, not all, obviously not all. I'm not that type. My mama not that type. None of my aunties are that type. Well, none of the aunties on my mama's side are that type. My cousins on my mama's side not that type. So obviously not all women. Get out of your feelings. If the shoe don't fit, don't put it on. So I'm not talking about all women, but the women that I am talking to, look in the mirror and make a change. If you only washing your hair once a month, don't complain about your hair not growing. If you're packing your hair and your scalp with butters and oils, don't complain about your hair not growing. Have accountability and sit down, look at your patterns, look at your habits, and figure out which habits and patterns could be leading you to a certain place and change them. Why are you getting mad that I'm saying that black women are the ones that don't wash their hair, when I'm sorry, no other race goes 7 months without washing their hair? They would have every bug in America in their head. It's only us. Like, what is the problem? What is the problem? I did hair for over a decade. What is the problem? I didn't get my notification. Oh no. Okay, so you guys go ahead, ask your questions really quick. We have had 8 new members to the 7-day challenge today, and I'm so freaking happy. But I still got a goal of 10 a day, and I'm too short of my goal of 10 people in the 7-day challenge a day. So I have something going on for you guys where you can now sign up for the 7-day challenge through Sizzle, and you can finance it. You can pay on it every month. You don't have to pay all at one time. My talk with my dad about boys was off the chain, and I subsequently yes, listen, she said she stayed unsolved until after college because her daddy scared her so much. Listen, my daddy had me so damn scared that like I thought at any time, like if it was more than 4 boys in the room, I said, oh, they're gonna try to take this. They're gonna try to take this. I gotta get the hell on up out of here. They're gonna try to take this. My daddy already didn't told me, no, brother man. Nope. 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 Can I have a kiss? Can I have a kiss? Nope. Because then you're gonna tell everybody that we nope. That's why to this day, like in Detroit is to me, Detroit is small. Everybody know everybody. Me and my husband talk about it all the time. He like, man, if you was out there, I would have been known. Because Detroit, they can't wait to be like, you with her? You know she met a team. Like, you know she met a... So, my daddy scared the living Jesus out of me. You hear me? Hey, lovely. How are you? Yes, I am in here. Yes, my daddy put me up. My daddy put me up on so much game that like dudes would try to talk to me and I would like finish their sentences to the point they would start laughing like you crazy as hell, to the point they would try to do like, oh, you the homie. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. You're full of shit. No, I'm not. I don't hang out with a bunch of boys. Because then even if you are the girl who has the majority of male friends, that has another narrative to it, and I just didn't want no parts of it. So I had nothing to do with it. But question, tell me what you think about this. How can you tell when there is an actual growth from the follicle? I see fine hairs and dark spots on in areas where there was no hair. That's how you tell. You see spots where it was no hair before, like has hair. I don't know. Like that's yeah, it's no tricks. And I think now, no, I'm not being offensive, but I just want y'all to all kill that in y'all mind because this is the thing. And I'm not getting on nobody. I'm not attacking a YouTuber or nothing. Like it's a part of the job. Is what I do too. But if your job is to make YouTube videos, you're going to be making up habits, making up hacks. Do this, try this. This is how you know if this is happening. You want to know how your hair is growing? Look at this. Look for this for your hair growing. Look for that. Like that's not like real. There's no trick to knowing how like fast your hair is growing other than for when the hair is coming out of the follicle. Like that's it. And then a watch pot never boils. The more you're looking for signs of hair growth, the longer it's gonna take for your hair to grow. Because by you looking for your hair, what you're doing is putting out the energy that you don't trust, you don't believe that your body has what it takes to complete a full anagen phase of the hair growth cycle. You don't believe that your hair is gonna grow. You don't believe that your body can grow hair the way that it's supposed to, because if you did, you wouldn't be looking for signs that it's happening. You wouldn't, right? Like if let's say you go online and you order something. If you go online and order something on Amazon, you know it's coming. So you're not looking, you're not checking, or not even that. You paid your gas bill. You pay your gas bill, right? when you turn on your stove, you're not like, is it gonna come on? Is it gonna come on? How do you know if the stove gonna come on? You don't think twice. Why? Because you know that you paid the bill and you know that it's gonna come on. So you're not even thinking about it. But if you are like, if you didn't pay the bill and you waiting for it to get cut off, that's when you're gonna be like, oh my God, is it gonna work this time? Is it gonna work this time? It came on. Like, so, and I know that may sound weird, but for real, like the reason that y'all not able to grow hair is because you don't believe that your body has what it takes. And guess what? Your body is a city. And if you don't trust your body, if you don't believe in it, it ain't gonna move for you. It's not, because you're in control. Regardless of what the outside world has made you believe, you are in control. And y'all have relinquished all of y'all power and all of y'all control to hair companies, to hair products, to businesses. None of y'all believe that you are made complete and whole right now. Every last person, for the most part, listening to the sound of my voice believes that they're incomplete, and the only way that they can grow healthy hair is if they get online and find a perfect product. But without that perfect product, they can't be whole. That's the problem. Point blank, period. That's the problem. Watch pots, don't boil. I've been seeing a lot of cosmetologists using scalp spatulas, scraping buildup off Black women's scalp all over Instagram. I've been wondering how you feel about this. Because, listen, the reason that cosmetologists are doing that is because now Black women who've been following Team Natural are now coming back to the shop. And now cosmetologists got to remove all the shit that y'all been putting on y'all hair for the last 15 years. That's why. Cosmetologists told y'all to never put it on in the first place. So now that everybody that is leaving Team Natural and they coming back to the shop, now the real cosmetologists are removing all of the buildup that y'all put on y'all scalp from YouTube. It's just as simple as that. Nothing more, nothing more, nothing less. That's it. The real cosmetologists are doing real science. They're removing layers and layers and layers and layers and layers and layers of dead skin because y'all been co-washing. Y'all haven't been shampooing your hair. And when you don't shampoo your hair, your skin cell turnover cycle is off. Every 28 days, you know how the skin on the bottom of your feet, you got to scrub it off. Same thing happened on your scalp, baby. Every 28 days, the skin on your scalp, it dies and it falls off. But if you only co-washing and greasing your scalp, it never leaves. You rehydrate the dead skin and it stays there. So in hair salons, licensed cosmetologists that know the science of hair, like I know it, are using spatulas to remove over. And you got to think about it. If it's a lot of people that'll come in, like I used to have women that they're like, I've been natural for 5 years. This is gonna be my first shampoo in 5 years. You have a skin cell turnover cycle every 28 days. So multiply, let's go ahead and say every 30 days. So let's say the 12 months in a year. Right. So if you're a person who, and think about this, the Team Natural community, a lot of the people in the Team Natural community, you didn't went 8 years. No, let's not, because some of y'all go that long. Let's do 5. Standard was like 4 or 5 of women who would come sit in my chair. So for the last 4 or 5 years, let's do 4 years. So 4 years, multiply 4 times 12. That's how many layers of dead skin you have on your scalp. If you've been co-washing for 4 years, if you haven't been doing scalp detoxes, if you are a person who only wash their hair once every month, once every 6 months, once every 4 months, that all of that dead skin accumulates whether you wash it or not. So if you're offended by me saying, oh, well, it's Black women are the only women who don't wash their hair for 6 months. If you don't want to be singled out, stop doing it. That was from the lady from earlier, not you. No second guessing. The power is within self. Like, and I think that's the problem. Like, I started a separate spiritual channel and I was gonna like do my hair stuff over here, my spiritual channel over here. But like my spirit was fighting against it because I'm not separating different parts of myself. Like all of these different parts of me make one whole. Like I'm not about to separate all of these different parts of myself, and you shouldn't either. That's the problem. You're separating your spirit from your hair growth cycle from no, everything is connected. It's all one unit. Dusty is not a good word to use describing people's hygiene. What else am I supposed to use? Funky dust. Listen, if you are listen to me. I love you. This is you. I'm not gonna yell at you because this is probably your first time meeting me. If you're sensitive, don't be on here. I'm not mincing words. I'm not walking on eggshells, and I'm not being disrespectful to you, but I'm not walking on eggshells for a generation that listens to Cardi B, Meg the Stallion, what's her name, Zukiana, the one who booty hole brown. Like I'm not mincing my words for y'all. If you're sensitive, get off. Like we grown. I've had my uterus cut open twice. Thank you, sensitive people. Bye. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Do you have a question? Ask a question so I can answer in detail because 6 months is, listen, I have videos. Well, you can only see them now inside of Guru Elite because none of my hair videos are on my YouTube anymore. But I have videos on Guru Elite with me taking down a weave that was in for 6 months. And I didn't realize that it had been in that long until the smell was driving me insane. And I asked her, like, how long has this been in? And she was like, oh, remember you put it in January? And it was almost 7 months. It was almost July because I remember it was right before my birthday month. I put a weave in her head in January and she came in for a takedown in June. So that's by definition dusty. Like, what am I supposed to say? Disgusting, trifling, that like what? No, I'm not mincing words. You know why? Because she didn't mince words for me. She didn't give a damn about my nostrils. She didn't care about me catching Ebola from touching it or nothing. Do you have any recommendations for the round brush dryers? On my Amazon store, I have a list of blow dryers that I recommend. So I'll leave a link to my Amazon store whenever we leave out of here. Wow. What did we say wow for? I missed it. I drank 2 cups of the marshmallow root tea tonight. Oh, do you like it? Thank you so much. Where's my bill? Every time I see a customer in here that has tea. So we had 2 bell rings. Oh, and then somebody gave me a super chat. So 3. Every time somebody like buys something or anytime I have a customer in here, hello, y'all. Thank y'all for ordering. And Kitty Cake, you ordered something too. I sent yours out yesterday. I think. Was you in the last batch or this? It's packed. I know that. Yeah, I want to say I seen it. Yeah, if I Kitty Cake, you definitely commented on it and called her trifling. I remember vividly. Yes, you saw it. You've been the realest for years. You definitely saw it. You saw that, and it was like falling out in like clouds. It was like a sea of like stop. Like all the sensitive. Don't call black women trifling. Well, stop being trifling. It's not all black women. I'm talking to the trifling ones. If you're not trifling, baby, I ain't talking to you. If you ain't trifling, you one of me. We together. We in this together. I ain't talking to you. Obviously, you trifling and you dusty. If you feeling a way about me calling you trifling and dusty. And dusty to me, dusty isn't a bad word. To me, dusty is cool because dust like if something dusty, you can wipe some dust off. You can wipe some dust off. You can wipe off dust. You can just wipe that off. If I call you funky, you gotta wash your ass. If you funky, you gotta go get in the shower. You can't wipe off no funk. You can wipe off dust. Drake is not tenderheaded. Drake is not a teacher or a scientist, Miss Dolly. I missed it. Who is Drake? I'm so. What happened? Wait, Drake is not a teacher or a scientist. Miss Dolly is who is? Did I sing a Drake song? I don't know. I'm confused. Not Ebola. Yes, Ebola. That's a girl. You. I'm talking. Imagine a smell so bad that you have to go clean out your. You have to like Febreze your entire studio. Like I had one of my stylist friends come in like, "What the fuck is that smell?" And I was like, and then she was like, "I'm so sorry," and she was like, "Oh, yeah, Ebola. I love the taste and can't wait to try the rest of the teas. Ooh, I love you. Thank you for supporting me. I'm new here. You new here? Okay, hey boo, welcome. So far, great information. Tell me what you need, baby. Anything you need, I can get my hands on it. Let me know. I got you, boo. Let me know what you need. I got you. No, girl. I'm on my third cup of almond tea, baby. Oh, let's. So you did get it. I'm tripping. If you're on the third cup, that means you've had it. Any gut health benefits? I think it's helping my. Well, let me just say it like this, just in case anybody eating dinner. This is one of his many properties, of course, but it's gonna help to break down stuff within your gut, making it easier for it to pass through your rectum. Meaning it's gonna make it easier for you to dookie if you've been having like a backup. Like for example, let's say you want to cheat, like have a cheat day, and you want to eat a double cheeseburger with mac sauce with bacon on it. Not that that's what I be doing, but with chicken nuggets with honey and buffalo, don't knock it till you try it. And I'm not saying that's what I be doing. I'm saying like if that's what you do, you can drink that, brew it, but when you brew it, make sure you like let it sit. Like brew it and then let it sit on the stove for like an hour just so we can girl and then drink your whole little teacup of it, girl. Listen. It'll be smooth out. You have your little cheat day with that omelet, baby. Listen, you'll be alright. You don't gotta be stuck on the toilet. The Lord has everything on the earth that we need to not be stuck on the damn toilet. If I don't apply to you. If it don't apply to you, let it fly. That's what I'm saying. Get out your feelings. Stop being soft. That lady had dust balls all on her. Listen, you saw kitty cake. Like literal, I'm not being rude. Literal dust balls. Like literal, like not dust from like scalp dust for sure. But I'm talking like lint from a shirt, like lint. 6-month-old weed. It was so nasty. I stopped doing it and was like, sis, you're gonna have to take this down. And I don't care if you're watching this and you think it's offensive. It is not my job description to take down Ebola. You don't get taught that in cosmetology school. There is no point in cosmetology school where you are taught how to take down a 6-month-old anything. Because nobody thinks that anybody's going to be doing that. But it happens all over the world. Oh, you just bought the amla tea too? I love you. So it was you. Because I was like, didn't I just pack her order yesterday? I mean, the other day. But it was okay. Well, I packed your stuff today. Which teas should be purchased to help with seborrheic dermatitis? Well, seborrheic dermatitis is an overproduction of sebum, so you need to regulate your hormones because a lot of times your body could be producing too many hormones. So I would say you could either do my berry booster. Yeah, the berry booster is going to be a really, really good one because it has so many different herbs in it. And one of the main ones is saw pimento. So pimento, it slows down the production of the hormone that attacks the follicle, which is DHT. So it slows down the production of your hormone. So the berry booster is going to be the best one for that, for your sebum production, because most of the time, like I said, your sebum production is a reaction to your hormones. So berry booster is almost sold out too. Yes, it's helping. I've always had gut issues. I'm sold and bought. I bought the tea stick cup. I'm happy. Yay! I'm so happy. And seriously, like, because literally, and ow, I'm gonna show you a video. Actually, hold on, I'm gonna get it right now. Cause y'all, you've heard of sea moss, right? I got some better than sea moss. Wait, hold on, play on. All right, party people. Okay. So this here is marshmallow root and hibiscus. This is what that beauty was drinking on. Flash, do you have to come and bust my door open, bro? It's my dog. Okay. So this is what can come from marshmallow root. Oh, wait. Here we go. So I don't know if I froze, but this is the marshmallow root and hibiscus right together from Simple Apothecary. If you would like to get your hands on some. So where you can either do this with water, but I do mine with glycerin because it lasts longer, and I use this like in my smoothies. And this is if you eat in. Sorry, but if you have a hard time going to the bathroom, this does it, and this is why. So when you drink the tea of marshmallow root, it does the same thing within the body, but this is why it does this, because it creates this like gelatinous it has like this gelatinous feel, and like this helps, as you can imagine, if you're having a hard time going to the bathroom, this something like this will help everything move smoothly down your rectum. But you can make this yourself. Like, this is what I made with the same exact marshmallow root and hibiscus. It is on Simple Apothecary. It's within Simple Apothecary. And you can add this the same way. You add it to your smoothies. You can add this. I add this to oatmeal. You can add it to so many different things, right? And like I said, it really does like the same. It has the same exact effect that sea moss does. So I'm gonna have a video coming really soon on marshmallow root, just so you guys will know more about it. But it is like everything. And don't get me wrong, like sea moss is good, but sea moss is not for everybody. Like if you have issues like with your blood, like with blood clots and things of that nature, sea moss isn't really the best thing for you to use, because sea moss, what it does is it like causes the blood to rush. So for example, like back in the day, what they used to use sea moss. Men would use sea moss like Viagra because it causes the blood to rush. Like they would take a whole bunch of sea moss and then weigh a little bit, and then it'll be a little thing going in the thing. You know what I'm saying? So, as it pertains to sea moss, yeah. So if you are a person who already experiences stuff with like blood clots or anything where like your blood is thicker, you don't really want to use something like sea moss because it's gonna make the blood thicker. So if you are a person who has issues like that, sea moss, Lord, marshmallow root is a really really good option for that. And I have the marshmallow root in the apothecary. Keep doing your thing. You work so hard to get this information out to us. If anyone have doubts, go study. That's what I listen. I am past the point. I am past that point where I'm like trying to prove anything to anybody. Let me close my door again. Flash around, but stop busting my door open, sir. I am at a place where I'm like not arguing with people and not like going back and forth like, oh, look at this or look at this or this is right and this is wrong. Like I'm not doing that. If you see the information, you believe it, take it. If you don't. Like it's just as simple as that. And even the lady that I addressed earlier, it wasn't to like, oh, focus on the negative. I just want to show y'all the difference, right? I just want to show you the way that you should take the things that I say, the way that you should take the information that I let out. It should never be offensive. It should never be personal. I just want you to think about stuff. When we get off of here, I want you to sit down, think about stuff like look at your patterns, look at the things that you do and how the different things that you do can go into, different issues and stuff. Like it's really not that complicated. It's really not. It is something that can really, really all be addressed. I love sea moss smoothies. Yes. But again, I'm not saying there's something wrong with sea moss. I'm just giving you another option. And even though sea moss is great, marshmallow root has a whole lot of properties that sea moss doesn't have. So try it out. Yes, please do more videos on herbs. I love all your videos. Yes, actually, I'm doing my last video on the intelligent phase of the hair growth cycle, and then for a while, all I'm gonna be talking about is herbs because that's what I love the most right now. And I'm gonna be honest, like making hair content and don't do this and don't do that. It's like stressful because everybody want to argue. Somebody want to argue. I'm just It's stressing me out. Bouquet. Hi. I love her. It's Gem Naturals. If you have not done so already, make sure you subscribe to her channel. And if you haven't subscribed, go over there and subscribe right now. Go watch her videos because she's so dope. Like, this is the thing. Hold on, pause. Let me give you some flowers real quick. So, get some water. Get some water, girl. I feel like there's so many people on YouTube making so many videos about the same stuff, just recycling information. You don't really get like that much originality. Listen, this woman here, first of all, before we even talk about the content like in your videos, I don't think people understand like how hard it is to create like visuals. I don't even know what word to use. Okay, like it's so hard or complicated to create certain visuals. Like sis be talking to herself on camera. Like your editing is impeccable. Like full-fledged movies, and I just feel like if we could take all of the attention that we put on all of these blogs where y'all arguing and beefing with each other and cussing each other out about shampoo and conditioner, oh my god, if we could put that energy into like people like her and her channel, oh my god, like you the one, sis. You the one. Don't stop. Keep going. We see you. And they y'all better see her. Go over there now. I've been studying everything you have been sharing and I'm applying it. Thank you. And please spread it. And the thing is, y'all don't spread it to people that don't want it. My daddy used to always tell me, and I know he was quoting the Bible, but he will always tell me like don't ever give what's holy to the dogs. And I'm not calling y'all dogs. I'm not calling other people dogs. It's a metaphor. Like I'm just not I spent too much time and too much money accumulating this information to be going back and forth and arguing with people about it. Like I'm not doing it. Everything that I'm saying can be researched. If you don't want to research it, if you don't agree with it, just chuck the deuces, keep going, and go over there to your Team Natural and y'all do headstands and pop on pickle juice. I don't know. It's a do your thing. You know what I mean? Do your thing, 21. Do your thing. Love you, boo. Love you too, boo. You welcome, boo. You just made my night. Thank you, Sam. That's what I want to do. I want to make your night. I wanted you. I hope you sitting there like with your bonnet on or something, or like a scarf or something, with like in that mood where you don't want nobody to see you, like how I'm about to be in a minute when I get off of here. And I hope you was just like, oh my God, girl, thank you. Stop. Like, oh, I hope I gave you like the ugly blush. Like, oh my God, stop. No. Oh. That's what I was trying to do. I'm trying to give you the ugly blush. But lastly, really quick, I just want to give y'all some notes. Because these are some of the same notes that the beauty from the last video got. And once she got those notes, she was like, okay, let me really like think about this. Maybe maybe I am the problem. Let me see. So hold on. I'm going to share the screen. So yeah, Rochelle Dixon, I hope that like you feel seen today from this long speech that you gave me about whatever this was about. I really hope that you feel better. I really hope that you got what you needed out of this little weird little comment and stuff. It was weird, but be blessed. All right. So far, I want you guys to take a screenshot and make sure that you go ahead and screenshot your favorite part of this live because we're doing a giveaway really, really soon. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Okay. So the first thing that I need you to do is a full body detox. I want you to make sure that you are detoxing your body from the inside out. So you're going to make sure that you're detoxing the body like with fruits and vegetables and things of that nature, and then we're detoxing the scalp. So I need you guys to know this. This is something that I've seen, a question that I've seen asked a lot on my channel and in other places too, like in some of my private groups. A lot of people get confused about a scrub and a clarifying slash detoxifying shampoo. They are not the same thing. Okay, I repeat, they are not the same thing. So I'm gonna put myself on the screen for a second. So when we are dealing with a scrub is going to break up the dead skin on your scalp and lift it up, right? But it's not removing it. The scrub is removing and lifting up dead skin. That's what a scrub is doing. Scrubbing. So remember, like YouTube taught y'all all these codes and hacks. No, read the labels. It is exactly what it says. A scrub is scrubbing, it's removing, right? Just like if you have a pan, right? If you have a pan with a bunch of stuff on it, you're gonna use a scrub to scrub it off, right? But after you scrub it, you still have to get some soap and wash everything down. Same thing. So a scrub removes and breaks up the dead skin, and a clarifying shampoo and a detoxifying shampoo washes the dead skin away. You do not say, oh, well, instead of using a scrub, I'm going to use Olaplex 4C. Olaplex 4C does not say it's a scrub. It says it's a detoxifying, clarifying shampoo. A shampoo and a scrub are not the same thing. You cannot substitute one product for another. Don't add and mix one product with another, right? So those are things that I really want everybody to remember because that's a question that I actually get a lot, right? So these are all things that I want you to be like really, really, really cautious of. My goal for you is for you to control your hair growth cycle. And by you having control over your hair growth cycle, it's not a big deal. Like if you have breakage or anything like that, because you know what you're doing and because you know your body and you've been following a certain cycle, it's not hard for you to fix things in any way, shape, or form. right? So I need you guys to make sure that you go head over and watch the last video that I did on the full human hair growth cycle, where I break down the anagen phase, the catagen phase, and the telogen phase, which is coming up next. We haven't done the telogen phase of the hair growth cycle yet, but we have done anagen. So make sure you go watch that video in the description box below. We've done the catagen phase. Make sure you go watch that video in the description box below. But telogen is coming up next. So if you haven't done so already, make sure that you subscribe to my channel and turn on your post notifications, because if you don't, you will miss this. This is the phase of the hair growth cycle where your hair is not growing. This is the phase of the hair growth cycle that most women who are experiencing hair loss, thinning and balding and things of that nature are stuck in. This is also a stage that most Black women are stuck in and don't know it. Okay, the women who take my 7-day challenge that get out of telogen effluvium is because they follow their hair growth cycle the way that they're supposed to, and they're able to break themselves out of the telogen phase of the hair growth cycle. I'll also go over this phase of the hair growth cycle, and this is a phase that a lot of people are in, and it is all self-inflicted. And by the end of this series that we're doing next week, we will all know how to make it stop. But if you are a person who is always offended, you are not going to be able to get any work done. I am not here for people who are easily offended. I'm going to speak straight, no chaser. And if you can't take it, this ain't the place for you to be. I love you though. So if you want a little something, if you need a little extra help, make sure you go ahead and shop with my 45% off code, pop up 45. Make sure you check this code out, and it will give you 45% off of ebooks only. Not doing sales on my teas, but my ebooks and stuff, I got you. All right. So I want you guys to get into all of this. If you haven't done so already, make sure you are subscribed to my website, because everybody that is subscribed to my website will be getting a full PDF for all of our live lectures that I've done over the past week. You're all getting those on Thursday. So make sure that you are subscribed. And this is not a rhetorical question. Let me know in the comments whether or not you're ready to break old habits, and give me a 2, and let me know whether or not you've already broken those old habits. I love it so much, right? So you want to make sure that you are detoxing. Remember, detoxing from the inside. We're exfoliating. Remember, the exfoliation process is removing the dead skin. And then the clarifying is shampoo process. I'm sorry, the exfoliating process is where you break up the dead skin and cause it to lift up. Remember, our clarifying process is the process in which you are actually removing things. You're removing it with the shampoo, right? It's the difference. Again, when we are exfoliating, you guys, when we're exfoliating, we are removing that dead skin. We're lifting it up. We're lifting it up, getting it ready to go. But when you shampoo your hair, you're actually rinsing it off, getting it down the hair shaft. Exfoliation does not remove dead skin and lifts it up. There's a difference, all right? And then lastly, you are going to condition or deep condition. You're not deep conditioning and conditioning on the same day. Remember, your hair is follicle only is going to absorb 36% of the very first product that you put on. After that, it's just sitting on the hair. So if you condition and deep condition at the same time, you are throwing your money in a bucket and setting it on fire with that deep conditioner, because the only your hair shaft can't even absorb 100% of the conditioner. So the deep conditioner is just sitting on top. You need to pick one. Stop combining and coupling up products again. That is something from the Team Natural community that needs to go away forever. Forever, forever, ever, forever, ever. You do not need to double up on product. Products lines are not taking money from y'all. We have to be accountable. Y'all overuse products. Most of y'all use half the bottle of conditioner just to detangle your hair. And when you use conditioner, you're only supposed to have like a droplet of conditioner in your hand. I say never more than like a quarter size. And I would have people like, oh, well, my hair is 20 inches long. I did hair for over a decade. And even my clients who had hair today, but I was not using half the bottle of conditioner on their hair. My clients that were the twins that had real long hair, I would use 2 pumps of Joico conditioner on their hair. You can ask them. Yeah, I'm never using that much. Never. Never, ever, ever. All right. So that's something I need everybody to remember. And yes, babe, yes, wow, only 36%. Only 36%. So when you layer on products, and that's why, like, when I'm like, oh, don't listen to this person, I'm not being like combative. I'm not like, oh, they're dumb. Oh, they're stupid. I'm not saying that. But most of the time, babe, when people are on here making hair content, they're just recycling information that they've learned from a blog or somewhere else. But if you haven't been studying the science of the human body, you don't know that. 36%. Your hair shaft it can only absorb 36%. Everything else is just sitting there. Your scalp only absorbs anywhere between 61 and 66% of what you put on it. So your follicle, your hair's follicle does not absorb 100%. Your hair's follicle only absorbs about, like I said, anywhere between 61 and about 66% of whatever you put on it. So even putting, when people say like, oh, don't drink the tea, put it in your hair, is dumb, because the first thing, your scalp does not have a digestive system. So you don't have your scalp cannot break down the tea the same way that your gut can. And your scalp is only going to absorb 61 to 66% of what you put on the scalp, versus when you drink it, your body is going to absorb anywhere between up to about 96% of whatever you put inside it. So 96% versus 36 and 66%, you tell me what's better, right? So those are things that everybody needs to be cautious of and aware of. But most of the time, whenever you are watching YouTube videos, I'm not being disrespectful, but most YouTubers are just recycling information. They don't really know that. So this is why you have to focus on your hair shaft and think about it long term. We think like, oh, I'm gonna just use it and I'm gonna just try it. No. The things that you do to your hair shaft affect it long term, because your hair shaft is not like your skin. When we're talking about our skin, your skin, if you cut your skin somewhere on your face or something like that, it's gonna heal itself. Your skin is gonna rejuvenate itself. It's gonna heal itself. Your hair shaft is not that way. It doesn't work like that. Once the end split, that's it. You have to cut it off, or it's going to keep splitting up the hair shaft. And your hair is still attached to your follicle inside. So once it splits up, the hair shaft gets to the follicle, it splits within the hair follicle as well. And then you have balding. That's how it works out. So those are things that everybody really needs to take into consideration whenever they're trying out all of these different things. That's why the very first woman that we talked to at the beginning, example number 1, she was like, oh my God, my hair is falling apart. It's stringy, it's damaged, and all of this. And that is because of her patterns. She was wetting her hair every single day because YouTubers told her to. Those are things that you need to stop doing, because all of those things directly, not indirectly, but directly lead to some of those things. So those are the things that everybody really needs to pay attention to. Everybody needs to pay attention to that. And I've been trying to tell people to stop using a mask and then a rinse out conditioner back to back. Check my head. Listen, like, this is the thing. Let these people do what they want to do. You hear me? Let these people do what they want to do. Y'all can go look at it yourself. I have been saying the same thing for like the past 5, 6, 7 years. Everything that I'm saying right now, I've been saying for the last 7 years. And when I first started saying it, everybody was like, no, she a liar. She know she talking about she a liar. Now the same women who told y'all that I was a liar are now saying the same shit that I was saying back then. And it's okay. But you have to unlearn everything that they taught because they're unteaching everything that they taught. So you have to unlearn it. You can't keep following the same stuff that the women who taught you it in the first place, they're not using it. They go into hairstylists now. Mm-hmm. Some are still, some are even still conditioning overnight. And you know why people are deep conditioning overnight? Is because YouTubers told them to. The bagging method went viral and y'all never stopped. Now black women are leading in hydrofatigue and different forms of follicle death and different forms of alopecia. And it all comes, where do you think it comes from? When you sleep in conditioner night after night after night, your hydrogen bond stays broken all night long. Then, after you rinse the conditioner out, you still don't blow dry your hair because blow dryers are the devil and you wet your hair every single day. Your hair follicles are literally being murdered, massacred. Yeah, accountability. Accountability. Doing your hair is not grabbing a water bottle and spraying it. Doing your hair is not getting products, putting the products in your hair and going like that. It's not. Blow dryers are not the devil. Black women are not the only women with curly hair. You are not limited to only wearing your hair one way. And if you decide to wear your hair in its natural state curly, you do not have less work. You have more work to do than everybody else. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but wearing your hair in its natural state causes you to do way more work than everybody else, not less. Spraying your hair with a water bottle is not doing your hair. Putting products on your hair is not doing your hair. If you are a woman who just wants to use products and wants to throw it up, this is not the channel for you. I don't have any pointers because that's not my thing. I love y'all, but sleeping in conditioner, spraying your hair down with water bottles all day, hanging upside down, all of these things. Literally, all you have to do is shampoo your hair, condition it, put a leave-in conditioner in it, and then whatever styling product you're using based on whatever hairstyle you're doing, and that's it. 4 products tops. Why do y'all have 800 products? Y'all got 800 products just to wash your hair. Thank you, babe. So yeah, guys. Thank you for that question, Gym Naturals. That was a really good one because I think a lot of people get really, really confused about that. Do you have any recipes, ideas for your team? Girl, yes. First of all, make sure you subscribe to my website because if you're subscribed to my website, we send out like recipes all the time. Like all the time, all the time. But if you head over to my blog on my website, give me a 2 if y'all want me to show you where to find it at, and then I'll show you before we go. Give me a 2 if you want me to show you. But you when you go over to my website, look on my blog, and my blog has so many different recipes, like so much information. If y'all think I give information on here, y'all should see my blog. Everything that I say here, I have in writing on my blog. Yeah, I'm gonna show you. Hold on. Hold on, sugar. Hold on, baby. I'm just gonna show you how to get to my blog real quick. Okay. Hold on, layer. Now I gotta stop sharing this page and I gotta share a whole nother page. Give me 1 minute. Give me 1 minute, sexy. Okay, so there's a lot on my website. It's like our home like spot. Mind you, my website's monetized like everything else is, so feel free to click on stuff when you head over there. You know what I mean? Keep your girl a little blessed. You know what I mean? Yeah. Hold on, let me get this off the screen. So over here on my blog. Again, remember to click stuff, Canva, hmm So make sure that you click on things on my website. So there are different sections. So in this one, we talk about the bonds that hold your hair together, and like how if your hair is weak and you need to like repair bonds and stuff like that in your hair, then this is an amazing blog post for you to read. I have a lot of solutions on that if you feel like your hair is weak or anything like that. This one is about a different hair shaft disorder. A different hair shaft disorder that causes a lot of breakage, a really really common hair shaft disorder. As you can see, this one is about CCCA, what to do with it. This one is moringa. So anytime you see tea, there's always like a recipe that goes with it. So like with moringa, there's one in there. With the spearmint one, there's recipes in there. Here, understanding the role of oils, I'm like explaining the difference between, like, it's so many different things. Here, anytime you see a herb anywhere, right? Anytime you see a herb, it is always going to have some type of recipe in it. All right. Always have the recipes there. But again, if you want to head over to my blog just to learn a little bit more information, like, you really, really can. So that's something that I really want you to think about, right? I'm just clicking on this one just so you can get a little glimpse what it's looking like around here. So there's a whole lot of information on my blog, y'all. Like, there's so much information. You can head over here. And then there's just more. Like, the more you look over my website, like, the more you're able to see different things. Like, here we talk about hair follicle miniaturization, and I give you the exact shampoo and conditioner that you can use to fight seborrheic dermatitis and things like that in your scalp, and different pointers. Like, there's so much information on my blog, y'all. So, like, don't miss out. It's like super easy to figure out like what you need to do. I know that like it's only so much information I could give, right? Like in a 20-minute video, but on my blog, we do everything over here, right? So there are so many different things, and then like the further you go down, I end up giving recipes and things of that nature. As you can see, it's a lot. Like, there's so much freaking information here, y'all. Like, I don't just randomly put stuff out just to put it out. Like, when I say go over to my blog, because it's a lot of stuff over there for y'all, that's what I mean. Right. So y'all can check all of this out over on my blog. Everything is really, really good. Even the other video that I did, if you are dealing with like hyperpigmentation and stuff, I have things for you for hyperpigmentation over there. Like, y'all, there's so much over here. And then even for this one is really, really good for hyperpigmentation. Like, just look at their before and afters. I have a code for you over here for you to get this one for the low, right? So there's so much on my website. I just really, really encourage you to look around and just see like what you may need. You can go to a lot of different spots on my website and just like start clicking stuff. Like, make my website your new home. Make it the place that you just go and look around when you don't have nothing else to do, right? Um, and then here is the way that you get to the apothecary. So when you just click on simple herbal apothecary, you can click on the top one and it'll take you to everything at one time, or you could go strictly to herbs, go to hair and scalp treatments, which is blank right now because I'm probably going to be taking that off. I don't want to sell hair products at all. Extracts and tinctures and all of that. But you can also head over to this page. If you just click um, on simple apothecary, then it'll take you here, and then you could pick between the extracts, the herbal blends, and all of that. All right. So yeah, I really hope that this makes sense. But my website's pretty easy to navigate. We have a lot of new blends up and a whole lot of new blends coming. I love the Brew Buddies, only $8, and it's like the perfect amount of your tea if you confused on like how much you should be drinking. We're almost sold out of Zen gunpowder again, but everything else we stocked up. All right. So you guys, this is pretty much well, I'll show you the extracts and the tinctures. If you are not a tea person, we have extracts. So you can do black cumin extract. I have cat's claw extract, neem. We have saw pimento. Of course, my beautiful blue bliss glycerite with blue butterfly blue extract. Then I have rose water, aka rose hydrosol. And then I have the herbal glycerite with hibiscus and mugwort. And I want to say this: if you are having a problem sleeping in any way, shape, or form, this hibiscus and mugwort, listen, too bad. Okay, too bad, too bad. So yeah, if you guys want to shop the apothecary, links are going to be in the description box below. Yeah, I hope that answered your question. Beautiful. Thank you. What would be the reason for scalp to smell like sweat after a workout? I use all kind of shampoos and I blew. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. What would be the reason for the scalp to smell like sweat after a workout? What would be the reason? Because it was sweating. I'm confused. I'm not being rude. I'm so confused. Wait, I read it wrong. I'm sorry. It's me, not maybe it's wait. What what would be the reason for the scalp to smell like sweat after a workout? Because you were sweating. Like because you were sweating, I use all kind of shampoo and I do blow dry, but I can't get rid of it. So wait. No, that I'm working out, that's the smell. No, that I'm working out, that's the smell. So are you saying okay, are you saying that you not working out? Are you saying like why do your hair stink like you worked out and you didn't work out? Is that what you're saying? How come your hair stink like sweat, but you not sweating? Yeah, that's what is that what you're saying? Because maybe it just are you saying how come your hair smell like sweat, but you haven't worked out? Sorry, not working out. That's the smell. Okay. I was like, what the hell is going on with the church's money, girl? Hey, it smells like sweat because you're sweating. Well, the only way that your body is sweating isn't just for working out. If you sweat in your sleep, it's gonna smell like sweat. So the first thing that you're gonna have to look at is your diet. Whatever smell, and I'm not being rude, or whatever you smelling, right, is coming from the inside. So, and that's with every part of your body. If you don't like the smell that your body is releasing, you got to change what you put in it. So that's what I mean, detox from the inside out. If your body, and I'm not, like I said, I'm not being rude. If your body is releasing a scent that you don't like, it's because your body is getting rid of toxins. So you would have to go and change what you're putting into the body, if that's what you're saying. How come your hair smell like sweat if you're not sweating? But if you saying how come it smell like sweat after you work out, But you saying how come it smelled like that and you didn't work out? So if it smells like that and you didn't work out, that means that something is going on the inside and you got to change it. I hope that's where. Is that what you meant? If it's not, then let me know and then I'll go back into it. I just got confused. I'm sorry. I work out 4 to 5 times a week. I'm considering washing and blow drying my hair every 3 days. Is that too often? I mean, as long as all you doing is blow drying it, it's not a big deal. Now, if you blow drying it and flat ironing it, don't do that. But if you just blow drying it and putting it in a ponytail, that's fine. I'll wash it and then it smells. Okay, what are you washing it with? What are you washing your hair with? What shampoo do you use? Before I say being a smart ass, what shampoo do you use? I'm trying so hard. That's why I say don't watch if you're sensitive because I don't know what to do. Like, that's why that one day I wasn't on the screen because I didn't feel like washing my face. So I'm not. Yeah, yeah. I still need to. I'm waiting for you, boo, to tell me what shampoo you're using because if you wash it and it still smells the same way, that means that the shampoo that you use is not good enough because it's not. And then it mean what is your diet like too? Organic tea treatment. Organics. That's why that shampoo ain't worth 2 dead nickels. That's why. Is that the one from the CVS? Stop you. It's at the CVS. That's why. Stop, girl. That ain't doing nothing for nobody. Hmm. You need if you feel like your hair stinks, babe. That means that it's something. Most likely, you probably have like layers and layers and layers of dead skin that's like holding on to funk and bacteria. I'm not being disrespectful. That's like holding on to bacteria. So you need to do some type of like detoxifying treatment. Like you need to get like some Olaplex 4C or some Kimbra's clarifying shampoo, like or some of my favorites. You need a clarifying detoxifying shampoo. I'm not being rude, but I like a lot of people not gonna like this. A lot of people not gonna like what I gotta say. Organics. You got it from the CV? Yes, you said that. A lot of people not gonna like what I gotta say, but I'm sorry. Like this is coming from a professional cosmetologist, and I ain't never bought no products from my clients from CVS. CVS is a drugstore. It is not the hair store. Go to the beauty supply store to buy stuff for your hair. I'm not being rude. That shampoo ain't cleansing nothing. That's why it still stink because it's that shampoo is supposed to be cute. That's girl. And then which and the tea tree mint one? No, that's no. You need a clarifying shampoo. Get a clarifying shampoo. And once again, making videos like my hair products from Walgreens that gets views and clicks. That's why people keep making it. Give me your favorite products. Your favorite products from Walgreens. I want to talk about my favorite products from Walgreens. And no, we're not doing that. CVS, Walgreens is not the beauty supply store. Go to the beauty supply store to get hair products. There's a reason why, listen to me, there's a reason why you find organics at CVS and not at Sally's. There's a reason. That's all I'm going to say. There's a reason you find organics at CVS and Walgreens, but not inside of Sally's, really. Sometimes you do, depending on what Sally's it is. But you won't see it inside of Cosmo, bro. Like, y'all got to pay attention to stuff. All right? I love Kimbra's clarifying shampoo. Kimbra's clarifying shampoo is a life, 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 life. What do you think about sulfur 8 products? My scalp is real itchy. Want to try those? Don't mess with sulfur 8. And I don't mess with sulfur 8 and Afro G. I don't do any products that your favorite YouTubers are like, use this. I don't do. Afro G, that one is not my thing. Is not my thing. I recommend Nioxin. I'm gonna recommend Nioxin, Paul Mitchell. Like not maybe even It's a 10. It's a 10 is a really, really great. It's a really good product. But I'm never going to recommend organics or what about Maui? That one's it's cool, but it's okay. But go to Sally's. I don't. I'm just being honest. Like even though I'll put like Maui, they're okay. And I have a couple of their products in my Amazon store. Like their clarifying shampoo is good, but Maui, that's another product that's in CVS. Love, leave CVS. Go to Sally's. CVS, Sally's, and Cosmoprof are the same people. Cosmoprof is the professional store that you can get your Olaplex from, and like you have to have a license to go in there. Cosmoprof owns Sally's. Sally's and Cosmoprof is the same exact company. But Sally's is for the consumer and Cosmoprof is for the professional. Go to Sally's. Stop shopping at drugstores for hair products. Stop shopping at Walmart and grocery stores for hair products. Think about it. Like y'all get hair color from the grocery store instead of going to the hair store, instead of going to the beauty supply store. Think about it. No, we do not shop for hair products at CVS and Walgreens, even though that's what YouTubers have been having y'all do for a while because it makes for very, very viral content. Like if I do y'all know how much I go to CVS? When we first started shipping, we were shipping FedEx and FedEx wasn't picking up. So we had to drop it off at CVS or I mean at the Walgreens up the street. I walked in CVS and Walgreens all the time. Do you know how many views I would get if I do like my favorite products from Walgreens and CVS? But I'll never do it because it's unintegral. I would only be doing it for views like everybody else. Let's go to Sally's. Love you guys. Anti-dandruff. Kimra has an excellent dandruff shampoo. Excellent, 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 excellent dandruff shampoo. So go to Sally's for your hair products or go to an actual beauty supply store for beauty products. Don't go to the pharmacy for hair products. Don't go to the grocery store for your hair products. Don't go to the grocery store for your hair products. Doesn't really make sense. All right? Alrighty then. Let me make sure. Ooh. Let me make sure we're good. Give me a 2 if you're okay, if everybody's okay, because I know that probably ruffled some feathers because y'all love y'all Walgreens and y'all CVS. And I'm sorry. Don't be mad at me. Don't be mad at my friend. Don't be mad, my friend. My friend. My dear friend, yes. Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all this one last little thing. And then be stroking. And that's what we doing. Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you guys for hearing me and not getting offended. Thank you. Thank you. I just be trying, cause like, listen, I I be in a good mood all the time, like all the time, all the time. It's legal in my state. You know, if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. I am in a good mood all the time. If you can piss me off, you good. You deserve an award. So I try to avoid like making comments that people are gonna feel offended by, even though it's certain things that I can't help, like the soft chick at the beginning of the video. It's certain things that I can't get past, but for the most part, I try to. But the same exact thing. So what I want you to do, you can get it from Amazon, the same exact product, but you like for with tea tree, you can do Paul Mitchell. Use Paul Mitchell tea tree. It's like with tea tree and rosemary. If you type in tea tree Paul Mitchell, it'll pop up. Hold on. Let me go to it now. I'm gonna go to my give me a 5 if y'all want me to go to my Amazon store with y'all. And then I'll go over some of my favorite products with y'all real quick. But if y'all don't want it, then I'm not gonna do it because if we can leave if y'all don't want to. I need to start going live on Amazon again. Be sure on the screen. Okay, let's do it then. Let's do it. Let's do it. We out here sharing. Okay. Let's do it. Hold on. 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 Hold on, hold on. Let me holla. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, baby, yeah. Here we go. All right, let me put myself in the corner. Okay, we're gonna go over all of this. We're gonna go over all of this jazz. We're gonna go over it together. So, looking at this list, what do y'all want to see first? What do y'all want to see first? I should have did this on Amazon. We're gonna go live on Amazon next week. What do y'all want to see first? So I have the scientific brushing tools, silk press tools, oils and serums, or the scalp care, hair and scalp care. What are we doing first? Hair and scalp care or scientific brushing tools? Which one? What are we doing? Which I want to do first? Which I want to do first? Which I want to do first? Come on. Holla. 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 Which I want to do first? So, oh crap. Sorry, wait. Somebody said scalp care, so I'm gonna go with scalp care. Yeah. Yes. Okay, so I need y'all to remember when it comes to me and shopping with my Amazon store and stuff, I do not shop for hair products like everybody else. Like I'm not using, and I'm gonna leave the link to my Amazon store in the description box will be done. But I don't shop the way that everybody else shops. So your favorite shampoos, curl, diva, curl, or your favorite like products, I do not shop that way. When I'm shopping for hair products, I shop for basically the same hair products that you will find like in Cosmoprof. So the products that are going to be in my Amazon store are going to be the same products that you will be able to get if you went inside a Cosmoprof. I'm not giving you products that you will get. Some Sally's have them. I mean, not some Sally's. Some Walmarts like have them like locked up. I remember I was in Smith's down the street from my house, and they had most of these products locked up behind the glass at Smith's. But these are the products that I recommend. Okay, I don't mess with SIM and all of that. That's not my thing. Okay, I don't do Team Natural products. All right, so let's get into this real quicker. So okay, this is one of my favorites, right? When we are talking about seborrheic dermatitis and all of seborrheic dermatitis, dandruff, scalp psoriasis, this is number one for me. This oh crap. God darn it. It didn't switch screens with me. Well, hold on. Hold on, buddy. Hold on, now I have to share this screen. Well, right here, because it's not making it bigger for me. So this one right here, and you see how it comes in different ones in different bundles right here with the Kenoderm. Right here, it only comes with the shampoo and conditioner, but if you do this next one here, it comes with everything. So if you have eczema and you deal with it on your hands and any other part of your body, this is great for it. But this shampoo and conditioner right here, excellent. Okay, excellent. Hold on, I'm gonna have to share this screen again because I really want you guys to see this shampoo and conditioner. So hold on, I got to share the screen again. Wait a minute, because at first I was gonna try to talk like from a distance, but it's like no, you need to see this one up close and personal. Now I work with a couple of different dermatologists, and this shampoo and conditioner is formulated by dermatologists and highly recommended by dermatologists. So again, if you are a person who has seborrheic dermatitis, or let's say you haven't been diagnosed with seborrheic dermatitis specifically, and you just experience burning in the scalp, tingling in the scalp, you have a whole lot of flakes on your scalp that you're calling dandruff. Dandruff is an overproduction of sebum, an overproduction of oil within the scalp. So if your skin cell turnover is imbalanced, like you have psoriasis or anything like that, this is an amazing shampoo and conditioner. And the master in this shampoo is the salicylic acid. All right, the salicylic acid is freaking amazing, and that is the secret within this product that makes it so freaking amazing. That's what has it in there. But then the conditioner that comes with it, both products are unscented. The conditioner that comes with is very, 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 very unscented, but it doesn't have that initial product in it, but it conditions and replenishes the hair of anything that the hair could be lacking due to that. Oh my God, how much ice do y'all need, bro? That my family's killing me with the ice, bro. All right. So that is that one, right? Then next up we have this shampoo over here. Um So within the scalp scrub and detox. So go within the scalp scrub and detox, and this is going to be great. Now, as it pertains to supplemental, I have my own supplemental extract, but if you want to like have it in powder form and mix it in, that's great. Now, the clarifying shampoo from Kimbra right here. This shampoo is freaking amazing. It's only $17, right? So the $17. Remember, y'all, I'm gonna add my Amazon store in the description box when we finish. But this shampoo is a freaking amazing. Like, let's say you don't want to do Olaplex, that's fine. Before Olaplex came out with Olaplex 4C, this was the only clarifying shampoo that I use, even in the hair salon. But Olaplex 4C, in my opinion, is better, so I use Olaplex 4C now. But let's say Olaplex 4C wasn't a thing. The only other clarifying shampoo I would use is this one. Freaking amazing. And it smells like grapefruit. It's like pink and it has like a little grapefruit smell to it. All right, this next one here is by Design, not Design Essentials, Lord, is by Tea Tree, right? So right here, you can get the shampoo and the conditioner. The Tea Tree is freaking amazing. And this one is the one with tea tree and rosemary. And that one is freaking amazing if you are a person who really, really needs to like cleanse the scalp really good. And so these next ones, these are all the different scalp scrubs that I recommend. Remember what I told you guys, there's a difference between a scrub and a shampoo. So we have the shampoos up here, and here are all of the different scrubs that I recommend. Just look through them. A scrub is a scrub, y'all. Like, as long as it doesn't have like really, really like crappy ingredients like rice water or apple cider vinegar, then I don't have a problem with it. But here are my suggestions for that, right? Are we good? Can y'all? I don't even think y'all can see it, and you can't. Now I gotta say all this shit again, and ain't nobody tell me. Nope. I thought I was showing the pictures, but I'm not. Hold on, player. My bad. Now I have to say all that again. Thank you, somebody, for saying something because nobody even told a player that the pictures wasn't on the screen. Hold on. Hold on, player. Hold on. There we go, player. There we go, player. Okay, so this very first one is from Kimbra. And it is their clarifying shampoo. Y'all heard everything I just said. I don't want to say all that again. You heard what I just said. So that's the Kimbra shampoo that I was talking about right here. Right? Boom, shakala boom. This is what it looks like. In love with this shampoo. It is an amazing clarifier. Real quick, I just want to show y'all, we not the only ones with curly hair. Other people got curly hair too. Our hair is just the curly is. We ain't the only ones with curly hair, bro. Okay, so yeah, love this shampoo. So make sure you try it out. I love Kimra. I love all of Kimra's products. To be honest, they have an amazing dandruff shampoo that I freaking love. And then at the bottom, like right here, these are this is like the tea tree shampoo and conditioner. Here is the big bottle. You can get the big bottle on there, or you can just search through and find like a smaller bottle. But I have the duo bottle on here with the shampoo and the conditioner, and it's the tea tree with rosemary. That one is freaking amazing. Okay, and that's why I'm always like, y'all make sure y'all pay attention to like actual professionals, because pay attention. This tea tree and rosemary shampoo has been out since before I got my cosmetology license. So hairstylists and cosmetologists have been following the science of hair. They've been using herbs the right way in hair products and doing the extraction process right. So putting herbs and stuff in the hair is not new, y'all. It's not new, like in any sense of the word, like in any way, shape, or form. It is not new. Another thing, when we are doing like scalp massages and scientific brushing, these are my favorite tools. When we are doing like different, when you are worried about doing different scalp massages, or like if it's skin cell turnover week and you're doing like a really good shampoo or a clarifying shampoo, this is literally, this blue one right here is one of my favorite freaking products to use, because it works so good and it feels so good. It's not one of those that's gonna like snag in your hair and like mess up stuff. It is a really good product. I actually have it in my room right now. It is something that I am always using, and you can use it wet or dry on your hair. It's really great for the scalp. Amazing for the scalp. Amazing for scalp flow, blood circulation within the scalp. So I freaking love this one, right? Use it all the time. It's all the time. And then for detangling combs, and I just went off screen. For detangling combs, this one I really love. Craves Naturals detangling comb is super cool because it like bends, so it's not like, especially if you're a person who's worried about something being like heavy on your hair and stuff like that, then this is a really good tool to use because it like bends and it like flexes and grips. On my page before, I've shown you this brush before. Let me see if it plays.
5 layers of flex.
See?
Super nice and flexible hair brush for curly hair or straight hair. It will detangle messy curls very quickly. You will have happier wash hair day.
She's so cute. You will have happy on wash hair day. So yeah, I really like the brush because it like I said, or like you just
Here
heard
I
me.
have the Flex DMC details. First of all, one of it because it is lightweight and mega flexible. You can absolutely use this brush with wet hair or your hair to perfection. It will detangle.
So when you're detangling your hair, like especially if you're for example, like if you're doing scientific brushing or something like that, doing scientific brushing with a brush like that is freaking amazing because it is going to really, really bend with you. A lot of times when you're getting breakage and you know what I mean, and like mechanical damage is because you're like raking a brush through your hair and it's not really doing what you want it to do. So you're like forcing it to. But if you have a brush like this that moves with you as you detangle, you make your scientific brushing and your dry detangling so much easier. So I actually really, really like this brush. Or if you want to use something that doesn't have as much bend to it, then this is another one. This is the same, excuse me, this is the same brand, Crave Naturals, and this is a detangling brush, but this is one that I will more so use for my scientific brushing, right? Because of the way that it glides through the hair, like it glides through the hair like a butter. Okay, like butter. I freaking love this brush, and I have videos all over my channel for this one. There are so many different videos on my channel for
Let's
this
take
brush.
a nice and close look.
So I love her because you can see the video. So you can see like the bristles are like a lot smaller. Remember, I always tell you that the average person has anywhere between um little. The average person has 100,000 follicles on their scalp, and each follicle has anywhere between 1 to 4 strands in it, right? So that means the average person has anywhere between 100,000 and 400,000 strands of hair on their head. And so you having a comb attachment or a wide tooth comb that has like maybe 8 or 9 teeth, opposed to something like this. Like, look at how freaking many teeth are on this brush. Look at how many teeth are on this brush, right? Like, and they're super close together. They're small. They're not like bigger and all going to be in the way and stuff like that. So it's a lot easier to use. So if you are a person who needs a brush that isn't like bulky, or if you're scared of combs and brushes and you think they're the devil, these are really, really good tools to use because they're not like heavy, and they're not like really, really rough on the actual hair shaft. So really, really like those. So I have a high porosity list that you can use. I really, really recommend using these towels. Everybody's like, use a t-shirt. Y'all, do y'all know t-shirts made of cotton too? There are different towels that you can use to wrap your hair with, and microfiber towels are the towels that we use in the hair salon. So this is a really, really good collection of micro fiber towels to get, and it comes in a pack of 4, and it's like as soon as you wash your hair you put it on and it's like automatic, right? So if you want to do different, if you want like different masks, different conditioners, different things that are good at bond reconstruction, you can look at this list. Now, I'm an Olaplex girl, and Olaplex and Rec can be beefed out, but that ain't got nothing to do with me. They beef is they beef. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Is Reckin good as Olaplex? Absolutely not. But if you don't want to try Olaplex, that's cool. You can do other shampoos and conditioners that do have bond reconstructive properties. Now, there's a difference between a product being focused on the bonds of the hair and a product being focused on, protein. And Reckitt is a really, really clear representation of that. This white bottle is the bottle that they use for bonds, but they have another protein conditioner and it's in a blue bottle. So make sure you're paying attention to that. Another detox scrub that I really, really, really love, again, is from Kimra, right? Let me just click on it real quick to see if it's available, because sometimes they don't. Nope, it's not even available. They don't even have it. So scratch that. They don't got that one. They don't got no scrub left. Yeah, I think they may have discontinued the detox and reflect shampoo and conditioner. So I need to take that out. But yeah, what else in my Amazon store? I think I missed something that y'all said y'all wanted to see. What else was it y'all that y'all wanted to see? And then I have a low porosity hair list, a medium porosity, high porosity list. So y'all can check that out. And the hair reconstruction products that I have. Here we go. So look, So this one right here in the blue bottle for Reckon. I'm lying. That's purple. That's not blue. Do I have it in here? I don't think I have it. Cause I'm just like anti-protein stuff. But if here we go, here we go. So their extreme length, this right here. This one right here, this blue bottle right here with Redken. I'm going to, I don't want to click on it. But right here where it says anti-damage, look all the way at the bottom, this bottom right, the second to the right, that blue bottle, that is Brecken, and that is going to be their protein conditioner, right? So it says protein strengthening, and then when you look at the actual label, I'm gonna have to make it bigger because I really need y'all to see um the difference in this. Hold on, guys. Oh no, I'm tripping. Okay, I'm tripping. All right, sorry, my friend. Okay, here we go. So don't know how well you can see it, but it says extreme length. Now it's infused with biotin, and when you look really close at it, if somebody can like take a screenshot and blow it up, it says 1%, and then it says protein. So when you see a product that says protein on the bottle, that's how you know, okay, this isn't really the one that I'm supposed to be using in my hair if I am protein sensitive. Like if I have low porosity hair, I'm a little protein sensitive, so I probably shouldn't be using this product. That's the example. And it'll say it on the bottle. It says that it has a protein, fortifying protein complex. So you want to pay attention to that. But then here, this one is a little different. The white one, this right here, this one is for bonding, and it's a clear difference. It says Redken bonding shampoo and conditioner for damaged hair. So really, really pay attention to the labels, right? Like if a product mess your hair up, it's because you used the wrong product and you didn't follow the directions. So make sure you pay attention. There is a difference between a bonding shampoo and conditioner and a protein. Protein treatments and bond reconstructive treatments are very, very different. So make sure that you're cautious of that. And I like this list a lot, you guys, the hair reconstruction list, because it has everything that you would need for different hair types and different things. Reckon is a shampoo that I use a lot in the salon along with Joico, either Reckon or Joico. And it will all be dependent on what you need. So don't just go put something in your hair if you just because, oh, I'm a black girl and black girls need moisture, so I'm going to use moisture shampoo. No, you're wrong, Leonidas. You may need to get something else. Moisture may not be your problem. You could have too much moisture and you could need to control that. So you could need to use something that's more on the volumizing side. There are so many different things that go into it. Don't just pick up a shampoo because you think you black and all black girls need moisture. Right. So check out this list. And yeah, let me, before I go off of Amazon, let me make sure. I got to everybody. I'm gonna look through this list real quick and just for y'all to tell me whether or not there's anything else on this list y'all want me to get to, because we've been on here for 2 hours. All right, so we went over. This is my skincare stuff, my herbalist must-haves. But we already went over the scientific brushing tools, silk press tools. Y'all can go look at that on your own. And then if you got high porosity hair, I got a list for you. Different oils and serums that I recommend. Any oil that I'm recommending, y'all, I'm only recommending for you to use it like on your ends, not every day. Like I put oil on my ends every day. Stop doing that. What in the world? Why are you doing that? Like when I say oil, like for example, if you use like jojoba oil or something, you can use it on your ends right before you get ready to braid your hair for a protective style. That's how I recommend oils, or to detangle your hair and you washing it out right away. But my favorite serums are by Paul Mitchell. There's another one by Design Essential in here, and then I have one from Pureology and one from Kimbra in here. So those are the different serums that I recommend. I will be adding a couple more to the list because it's a little shabby. Yeah, it's a little shabby. But yeah, and I did hair reconstruction. All right, so yeah, we can stop this share. But yeah, let me know if y'all want me to do Amazon Live. God damn it, I'm about to share the screen again because I really want to show y'all this, and then we're leaving. Now I gotta share the screen again. God damn it. Okay, so here. These are two mannequins that I want y'all to get. Stop playing in y'all hair. Let me put myself on the screen. Stop playing in y'all hair. When y'all like, oh, I got a new Revlon blow dryer. I'm gonna try that. Don't stop being test dummies. Use it on your mannequin first. Get one of these mannequins. They look just like your hair and or similar to it, and test the tools that you're using on your head. Test it on the mannequin first and try it out for at least a month. Do at least a month of the blow dryer, the little glory hole blow dryer y'all love using. Stick your mannequin's hair in the hole and do that, and then really do a test. Like put it up against on top of white paper, and then look at over the month over the month of you using that blow dryer on this mannequin, how those ends gonna look before you test it out on your hair. If you want to use a round brush, test it out on the mannequin before you test it out on your hair to see how things are actually going to turn out before you just start playing in your hair, because that's what you do as a professional cosmetologist. You don't just start playing in your hair all willy-nilly. Okay, you don't just start playing in hair all willy-nilly. Like, I actually have this mannequin. Give me a two if you want me to go get it, and I'll go get it for you. I actually have this mannequin, and I really recommend that all of you go and get it and start trying out all of these different techniques and products that y'all want to try out. Whenever y'all buy them, try them on a mannequin before you try it on yourself. You are not a test dummy. Stop being a test dummy, okay? Stop being a test dummy. Again, let me know if you want me to go get it and I will show it to you. But I recommend getting this mannequin or this one, right? This other one is basically the same, it's just longer. So it's more so like if you wearing if it's a mannequin like a blowout. Like if you want to get used to doing different styles on your hair when you have blowouts and stuff, this is what you need to do. Like watching YouTube videos, that's not it. You need to really, really, really practice when it comes to your hair. Don't just like start messing around in your hair, getting something and then going out and just putting it in your hair and wishing for the best. Do not do that. All right. Don't do that. All right. So she's gonna let me just make it bigger just so you can see it a little bit. All right. So obviously like this is more of like a blown out texture or whatnot. So just really think about that. Like really, really think about that. Like before you start going in and just doing random stuff to your hair, just really think about that. Hold on. So remember again, we got this one, got this mannequin here. I don't think this one has any videos connected to it. Oh, wait, hello. So that's what I mean. Like even like she's demonstrating like a different crochet style. That's what you need to do. Like all these flat twist styles and stuff everybody wants to do. Like try it out on a mannequin first, y'all. Stop playing in y'all hair. Like y'all are not test dummies. Stop playing in y'all hair. Stop playing in y'all hair. Stop letting other people play in y'all hair. Get a mannequin. Get a freaking mannequin and play in the mannequin's hair. And then once you master this mannequin's hair and the hair don't fall out, then go back.
Good for styling like your braids.
So you can practice. Like you can really practice and know what you're doing. But right now everybody just makes theyself a test dummy. Like everybody just makes theyself a test dummy, right? So she's just showing y'all what the mannequin looks like. But if you have, fuller hair, thicker texture hair, or if you want to do different styles on blown out hair and stuff like that, then get a mannequin. Like get a mannequin and let that mannequin be the thing that you're using to figure out what to do with your hair and stop being a test dummy. Like for real. I'm so serious. We gotta stop letting ourselves be test dummies. Like, because the thing is, y'all do to y'all hair, but professionals don't even do. Like when I was in cosmetology school, I wasn't learning on my head. I was learning on the mannequin that looked just like that. It's so scalp care. I went over the scalp care, right? Oh, y'all gonna let me get off. What type of moisturizer do you recommend for locks? Okay, so I know a lot of people not gonna say this, but there's no difference between locked hair and everybody else's hair. It's the same hair that's on your head. The only difference between locked hair and everybody else's hair is you not letting the hair that was supposed to fall off, you not letting it fall. You holding on to it. So I don't have different, like when I had clients that came in with locks, I wouldn't do their hair no different than I did everybody else's. I still needed to know what their porosity was. You still have a porosity. You still got a skin cell turnover cycle. Nothing is changing except for your style is permanent. That's the only difference. So I just used to make sure that I always use a clarifying shampoo on their hair, always, because you hold on to everything. So I always use a clarifying shampoo. But other than that, I don't have any. I'm not. I don't ignore like people with locks or people with short hair or people. I don't ignore anybody, but I don't make separate videos because hair is hair. So if it's locked up, it's just hair that you lock it. It's not what to do to make hair grow, what teas or everybody's hair grows. So the thing that you need to do is figure out why your hair is not growing and stop the thing that is causing your hair not to grow. I'm good, boo. Got a headache though. Wow, that is amazing. It's tea tree shampoo and conditioner. Better for oily scalp. Oh yeah, 100%. What do you suggest for body detox? Oh, girl, that's a whole nother video. I'm gonna have to do a whole video on that because it just depends on what you need to detox from. But if we talking about teas, I got two teas. My chicory root and dandelion root, which is almost sold out. But you want to talk about the detox, that'll detox it. Or nettle. Nettle's really good. Really good. What type of moisturizer do you recommend for locks? So I just answered. Yep. Okay, so we out of there. I love y'all so much. I don't see no questions. I got on up out of here. If y'all wanted me to stay longer, somebody better. You should have been typing. You should have been typing faster. But I love y'all so much. I really hope that my message was conveyed today. I really hope that everybody was able to understand what I was saying without offense. And I hope that everybody eating good tonight because I made greens and chicken. But why I say chicken like that? I made chicken, but I made chicken with um my oregano and peppermint blend. Oh, so good. So yeah, and then mashed potatoes. So I think I need to go eat. I have a headache. I love you guys. any extra like commentary that you need to leave, let me know. And if you really need help resetting your whole natural hair growth cycle, join my 7-day challenge. In the process that we've been here, one person has joined the 7-day challenge, and I told y'all my new goal is 10 a day, and I just need one more person to join for it to be 10 a day. So like help me. I've been talking to y'all for 3 hours, like almost. So it's like, why wouldn't you want to help me help you? I love y'all so much. Good night. And I will see you later. Alligator. Bye, guys. Bye.